All right, welcome to video 2. We're going to do the one on the far right because it's a little bit easier, and we'll do that one at the end. That's the most fun and most challenging. Okay, remind ourselves. I can go either way. I have to find my longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seems to be my longest. Okay. Now, if I use this as my longest chain, what will be the lowest combination of substituents? I've got 3 substituents. Here's a methyl, here's an ethyl, and here's a methyl. So, if I started on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, it would be a combination of 4, 5, 6. If I started on the left, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one am I going to choose? Well, which one has the lowest combination of numbers? The 3, 4, 5. So I can number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, next thing. I've got my different substituents. I've got methyl and I've got ethyl. Then what comes first alphabetically? Ethyl does. So I name my carbon 4-ethyl 3, 5. I've got 2 of them. Remember, if I've got 2, I need to use the prefix di. So 4-ethyl 3, 5 dimethyl. And how many is my longest chain? 8. Octane. 4-ethyl 3, 5 dimethyl octane. Isn't that awesome? All right, let's finish this last one. This is a good one. It'll bring it all together. Now, I want you to, I'm going to erase this, so hopefully you got it down. I need a little bit more room. I'm going to erase this too. Okay. This is, again, a skeletal one. All right, so remember that each of the angles here, if it's angled like that, that's just showing that there's a carbon with 2 hydrogens on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 on that one. How about if I go here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's only 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like 7 is my longest one. Now what do? If I say that this is my, I'm going to highlight it actually. This is my longest chain. Now I have to look at my substituents. What do I have? I've got a methyl here, a methyl here, a methyl here. What's this one? There's a carbon here and a carbon here. If I have 2, remember meth, then eth. So this is ethyl. Okay? This is ethyl. So let me switch colors to name it. So I've got 7. Now, again, where are my substituents? If I start here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one way I could do it. If I went from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one am I going to choose? The one with the lowest combination. So this one's out. That means I'm counting from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? 7. I knew that was going to happen. 7. So, what comes first? I've got an ethyl or methyl, so alphabetically it's ethyl. So, that is number 4, yes? 4 ethyl. Look at all these methyls. 1, 2, 3 of them. I have to name them first. So that's 2, 3, 5. What prefix do I use for 3? Tri. These are methyls. And what's my longest chain? 7 is heptane. 4 ethyl, 2, 3, 5, trimethyl heptane. Okay? Fun, yeah? All right. Let's look. Get off of that. At. What the heck is this? Don't get rid of that. This one. It's in your packet. It's toward the back. Let's try one. And then I'm going to have you try to not only name them, but to draw them. It's even more fun. Okay, let's do the first one. Here's how it goes. Find your longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. My longest chain seems to be 3. This group here is a CH3. 1 carbon is meth. It's not methane because it's a substituent. It's attached to the longest chain here. So this I'm going to consider as my substituent group. It is a methyl group. So does it matter if I go from right to left or left to right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Either way, it doesn't matter because the methyl group is attached to the second carbon. So I'm just going to go from left to right. 1, 2, 3. And 2 is where the methyl group is. So 2 dash methyl. And what's my long? 3 of them. The prefix 3 goes with prop. So 2 methyl propane. Okay? Let's switch colors. Try to get it a little bit smaller. It doesn't want to let me do different colors. Okay, well, let's see here. I can't change anything. So, we'll just have to go with red. All right, what's my long chain? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is my longest. Okay, I can start up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So in either case, this is my long, making this my substituent group. So now I have to figure out what's the lowest number that methyl group is going to be on. If I start on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, that would make it a 3 methyl. If I start on the top right, that's 1, 2. That would make it a 2 methyl. I'm going to choose the one with the lower number. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And the group that's sticking off is a methyl group. It's sticking off of number 2. 2 methyl. And what's my longest chain? 4. Meth, eth, prop, bute. butane. 2-methylbutane. Okay? All right. I'm going to have you do the ones that I mark on this. We'll do every other one. 1. We're going to do the third one down, the fifth one down, the seventh one down, and the ninth one down. Okay, on this first page. This is, I think, in the next page, but it would be the back. Then go to this one. Let's try one of them. These are fun too. Okay, in this case, when I'm drawing them, I might as well start with the longest chain. So octane means 8, yes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what does it tell me? 4-ethyl. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 could be off of this one, or 1, 2, 3, 4 could be off of this one. Okay, so in this case, it probably does not matter unless the ethyl changes the number of carbons I've got. So if I put carbon here and here, remember ethyl is 2, I'm going to do it temporarily, don't draw it yet. And then I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's not my longest chain anyway. So I'm going to put the ethyl on number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter because this is, it would be symmetrical. If I flipped it over, it would essentially show you the same thing. So I'm going to go from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's ethyl. That's 2 more carbons. There's my 4-ethyl octane. Don't forget to put lines, at least lines, around every one of these carbons. And each carbon should have how many around it? Whoops. Each carbon should have 4 lines around it. There's your 4-ethyl octane. Okay? I drew it a little big. Let's do one more. 2-methylnonane. I'll make it a little bit smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's my 9. 2-methyl. 1, 2. Make it easy on yourself. Just do that. That's it. Then put your lines around representing where the hydrogens would be. Okay? All right, on this sheet, I want you to do this one, and that one. All right? Tomorrow I'll post answers for them. Have fun.